all right, how can I get a nice pick-me-up and support my immune system when others around me are kind of... Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and I wanted to show you a kind of secret way to use the doTERRA Breathe Essential Oil. And it's a way that you probably haven't seen before, and it may remind you of some other stuff, but I wanted to show you this because it's really helped me support my immune system, especially when others around me aren't feeling so well or they're under the weather. And this is a way that I proactively support my wellness in addition to... So this is a kombucha bottle, but it's an empty one that I filled with reverse osmosis water, as well as lemon essential oil and organic and raw apple cider vinegar. So I use this to coat my throat because those harmful or unfriendly microorganisms like to come through your nose and your mouth, so I can protect my throat with this, and that is going to be key. You can use alkaline water or distilled water as well, and then you want to shoot for something that's glass with maybe a metal lid, or at least a non-BPA container as well. So that's good. Stainless steel, glass is going to be ideal for those types of things. And then the Breathe oil. All right, so here is the kind of like tip. All right, so normally when you basically use this oil, it's mostly for topical or aromatic use, and fractionated coconut oil on the chest and maybe a drop there, breathe it in, that's cool. Or maybe people put it in their hands, rub their hands together, breathe it in, that's cool. The way I'm going to show you will basically allow it to stay within the area where the unfriendly microorganisms like to go in, which is your nose, but there's a little trick to this as well. So basically, I'm going to put the equivalent of maybe a fifth of a drop on here, on my hand here. And just so you know what's in here, so we have laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon, ravensara, and cardamom. And what this is going to do is open up your airways, support breathing. It's going to support open airways, and it's really going to support your immune system as well, because when your body temperature starts heating up, it's because the body is trying to address those unfriendly microorganisms. But if you can address it with what you drink, throat, right, and immune system, supporting that, and then your nasal cavity, and coat that in a way that's non-tingly but still effective, then you kind of cover both ways that something could enter your body and potentially not support the immune system. So what I'm going to do, again, this is a non-traditional way to use this, but I found this to be effective, and I just put, again, like a fifth of a drop. It's like I'm barely even, well, I kind of tapped my hand, and then I just spread it like that on the top of my hand so you can kind of see it, and then all I do, it's pretty thin. This is the key. Like that, under one nostril, and then and the other nostril. And so right now, I'm in a really good spot. But what that did was it kind of coated the inside of my nose. It is a little bit of like, I wouldn't say tingly right now. What's the feeling? It's like I can feel it working. That's the way I can describe it. And what I did is I supported my immune system. I didn't use that much. This is the key. I only used enough to barely, it's already evaporated from my hand almost 100%. And the key is to not use that much and to spread it on the hand so it's a very thin layer, and then just take one into the nostril. Some people, may use like a little cotton swab and then put that in their nostrils and breathe it in through the day. But this is the natural, safe, and effective way to use essential oils. Again, this is a non-traditional way. Again, you can just use it, hand diffuser. You can even use a regular diffuser, right? So that's going to be more for the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen. The hand diffuser is when you're out and about too. But this, nostril way is a way to kind of continuously protect yourself. And it's, again, I'm in a really good spot right now. Like, I feel like my airways are opened, like my alertness is on point, and it kind of makes you feel a little bit more like happy. I don't know how else to describe it. Again, less is more. You don't need that much. It can even be so thin that you can barely even see it on your hand and then sniff it. Because what you don't want to do is put too much and then it starts to like sting a little too much or like cause a lot of sensitivity. But right now I'm good, and I can feel it in my nostrils and I can feel the immune support right there. And how often would you actually do this with what I talked about? So I drink 5 of these throughout the day, so half your body weight in ounces of water, 1 drop of essential oil per 4 ounces. And then with the Breathe, morning, noon, and night, or just morning and night, and just listening to your body at the same time. I just do it more proactively whenever I see people around me, again, that aren't feeling too well. That's when I use it. I don't do it all the time, and it's just something that is kind of like in the back pocket of like, all right, how can I get a nice pick-me-up and support my immune system when others around me are kind of... Okay, well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe for future video updates. And most importantly, check out the links in the description below so you can continue to get your learn on. And I'll see you in the next video.